Hold up. Hold up, though. Yeah, I had to come back. I had to come back. Yeah, I had to get my chain. Now, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I reset the whole damn modem. Yes, I did. I reset the whole damn modem. And I wasn't going through the whole StreamYard process. I'm just gonna come at you live via YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna come at you live via YouTube. And the game is over. The Final Four is set. The Final Four is indeed set. Let's see. All right. The Los Angeles Rams came from behind. Well, not from behind, but the Los Angeles Rams defeated the Chicago Bears 20-17 in overtime. The Los Angeles Rams are heading to the NFC Championship game and looking to get to their second Super Bowl in the last 5 years. So, it is what it is. The luck for the Chicago Bears finally ran out. And it happened right as we left the last time when I said did Caleb Williams throw an interception? And Caleb Williams indeed threw an interception. And that turned out to be the dagger because the Rams were able to drive, kick a game-winning field goal. Yo, the Los Angeles Rams kicker, this dude looked like a defensive lineman. Excuse me. He looked like a defensive lineman. I ain't never seen a kicker that big. And he wears a defensive lineman number 2. He's number 92. Oh, yeah, we're not glitching at all. We are not glitching at all. And again, to those who watched my podcast, the post-game show, and it was all glitchy, I definitely do apologize for the technical difficulties, as once I got off of here and once I went live, appreciate you, Lomar. Yeah, once I got off of here and once the game ended, I had to restart my whole modem because the kids came down here and they were like, my TV is acting up too. And I was like, okay, so it's just glitching through the whole house. So yeah, what I had to do is simple. I had to reboot the whole system, which kicked me offline temporarily, but I had to do that so we could reboot it good. But like I said, I didn't feel like going through the whole StreamYard. I didn't feel like going through all that. So I just went straight YouTube. I sent some instant messages. I sent some DMs to the people who I know follow me. The loyal fan base, the people who I love dearly. And I said, now I can dissect these matchups before I call it a night. But the Final Four in the NFL is set. It is set. And this joint runs smooth. I forget how smooth this joint run too. The picture look real good too. Don't it, Lomar? Don't this picture look good? Oh, we back, bruh. Yeah, don't this picture look good? And I'm going straight through YouTube. Crispy. That don't crispy. This don't crispy right here. Yeah, I'm going straight through YouTube. I'm not even going through the StreamYard. This don't camera look all, look. Man, boy. Well, StreamYard, y'all need to. Yeah. No glitches at all. Yeah, it's going real good. Yeah, no glitches whatsoever. I usually, like I said, I run mine through StreamYard. StreamYard better tighten up. Because if StreamYard don't tighten up, I'm gonna start just running it straight through YouTube. And for all that, I pay StreamYard monthly. So if StreamYard want to keep getting up, then I will trust me. Look, I ain't gonna be mad. Every penny help. I got you, Lomar. So now, matchup to set. Next Sunday, London's birthday, by the way, at 3 o'clock is the AFC Championship game between my Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots in Denver. We will be the underdogs. We've already started off as a 5.5-point underdog. And then at 6:30, the NFC Championship game will be between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. And as far as the NFC goes, that's the matchup that I believe everybody wanted, because the last time the Rams and the Seahawks played about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, was such a great game. I know people are going to want to see that one over again. So what I will say is early predictions as far, let's talk matchups first of all. On the AFC side of things, well, 3 of the 4 quarterbacks left in the playoffs have never played in a conference championship game before. So this is new turf for everybody but Matthew Stafford. And when it comes to matchups, as far as the Broncos and the Patriots are concerned, again, of course, I hate the fact that Bo Nix's season is ended because of a broken ankle. I can't stand that at all. But, them's be the breaks, literally and figuratively times. I hate it. And Hampton, you was over here. We was all over here playing the video games. You saw my reaction. I was like, man, damn it. So it was nothing that I was happy about. But, I have to go glass half full, because I said 6 weeks ago, if we got the number 1 seed, we were going to the Super Bowl. And there's no reason why I shouldn't stand on that, especially because the quarterback on the other side has never played in a conference championship game as well. Now, I know, backup quarterback hasn't thrown a pass in an NFL game in over 2 years, but he has been with the Denver Broncos, since Sean Payton has been there. And I would rather, and Sean Payton has a great track record with backup quarterbacks. I understand those were regular season games, but the best way I can put it is that I would rather have, if I have to have a backup quarterback play, I would rather have a backup quarterback get a week to prepare than it be the middle of the game and the backup has to come in because the starter got hurt in the middle of the game. And now sometimes that can work to your advantage, because especially if it's a backup quarterback who's never seen any action and, the teams don't have any film on you. But there's film on Jarrett Stidham. Again, is this the way that I envisioned it? No. Is this the way that I want it? No. But this is the way it is. This is the way it is, and this is all that we can do about it. There's nothing else I could do about it. Nothing else we could do about it. So I may as well just go glass half full. I may as well go glass half full and say, Roman, are you acting like a dog up there? Well, what is that noise? Oh my good. Okay, well, close your door. I'm live again. That boy up there going, roar, roar, roar. Could y'all hear that? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny as I don't know what. But yeah, I'd rather go I'd rather go glass half full and say, hey, at least we have a chance. And to my Patriot fans who are who are talking shit, don't think that you guys it's a definitive lock for y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. And since y'all are watching me strictly through YouTube, why don't y'all hit the like button for your boy? Why don't you hit the like button for your boy? Why not? You know, why don't y'all give me a couple of thumbs up? So, yes. Now, stylistically, as far as the Broncos go, I got one like. Come on, somebody else. Come on. Come on. Now, stylistically, the Patriots receivers. Stephon Diggs, Kayshawn Booty, Mac Hollins, Pop Douglas, Hunter Henry. You know, they love their tight ends. The running backs, Henderson and Stevenson. The defense, my defense has to play better than it did against Buffalo. I believe we will. Drake May. Now, this isn't like, back 10, 12 years ago when we had Tom Brady, who was not mobile. Drake May will get out there and move. So the defense is going, look, if we want to win, if we want to go to the Super Bowl, the defense got to shut shit down and make it easy for Jared Stidham. And Jared Stidham should just have to be a game manager. If we do that, then we'll go to the Super Bowl. It's that simple. If we do that, we'll go to the Super Bowl. And I believe we can. Because we're thin on wide receiver too now. We lost Pat Bryant again. And we lost Pat Bryant and who else? Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin. We lost Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin yesterday. I don't know if they'll be available. So Sutton got to step up. Lil Jordan got to step up. Mims got to step up. And Mims was great. Mims was great yesterday. Evan Ingram got to step up. Our backs out the backfield. I mean, we're going to be the underdogs. We should be the underdogs. We're the ones that's playing with a backup quarterback. And Mike Vrabel, I mean, we could easily be looking at another Patriots-Rams Super Bowl. Or we could easily be looking at another Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl. Now, as far as the NFC Championship game is concerned, that's going to be a slugfest. I believe it's going to be a shootout. Both teams have good defenses. I don't think that is going to matter next Sunday night, Sunday evening. I don't. Are we going to get the Sam Darnold who played them the first time that they played early in the season, where he threw, 4 interceptions and the Seahawks lost? Or we're going to get the Sam Darnold we saw about 6 weeks ago, who threw multiple interceptions, rebounded, got back up, and the Seahawks battled back for an overtime victory. That's the win that really gave them the advantage to get the number 1 seed. That win right there, that was the one. That was the one. If I was a betting man right now, I would go with Matthew Stafford. I would go with the Rams. And I'm a Bronco fan, so I'm going to stay on it with my team. But let me put it this way. I'm not going to be watching that game with any type of nervousness. Nope. Because I'm still picking my team to win. But with Bo, if Bo was on the field, I would honestly think it's pretty much of a foregone conclusion. Now we're playing with house money. So I'll actually be very relaxed watching the AFC Championship game, because if we lose, it's like, okay, well, we had backup quarterback. We were supposed to lose. But if we win, be like, it is what it is. So I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. I do. I hope everybody, it's snowy outside. They're saying it's supposed to snow again. Hey, y'all, you think the kids are going to be going to school Tuesday? Let me know something. You think the kids are going to school on Tuesday? Because I'm kind of like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Because if the weather's going to be funky, then they may get an extra day, which I will not be mad at whatsoever. Okay? Let me start off with that. If the kids do get an extra day of school, I will not be mad, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. But now, let me talk about Josh Allen now, since I ain't glitching. Okay? Since I'm not glitching, what do you say? If it snow tomorrow, they probably won't. They like to cancel school. Yeah, I know. Well, look now. Well, look, Lamar, I'm a bus driver now, so if they cancel snow, and I'm not even trying to be funny, because there are some roads that these buses go down. Now that I'm a driver, even when I wasn't a driver, I could see, yeah, you don't kind of want to take that chance. So if they cancel it, if they cancel school on Tuesday, again, there ain't no hurt feelings here. But now, Josh Allen. I am sick and tired of everybody making these excuses for Josh Allen whenever he loses a game. I am sick of everybody being so, oh, they played a sympathy card for Josh Allen every time he got up at the podium and let my team know. Who gives a fuck? Because you did, nigga. You did let your team down. Who cares? Because they don't give Lamar Jackson that grace. They don't give Jalen Hurts that grace, and he won a Super Bowl. They don't. They want Josh Allen to be the Lord and Savior of football and be the face of football so bad it's starting to make me sick. Because this now, and it's because he's played so well in playoff losses. Remember the game against Mahomes, 13 seconds. It wasn't his fault. Okay, fine. But let's see. First time went to the playoffs, lost to the Texans, Deshaun Watson. Nobody holding that against him. Whatever. 2019, second year in the league. 2020, lost in the AFC Championship game. 2021, lost in the divisional round. That was that 13-second game. Oh my. 2022, lost in the divisional round. 2023, lost in the divisional round. 2024, lost in the AFC Championship game. And 2025, lost in the divisional round. And I can definitively say, he's the reason the goddamn Buffalo Bills lost to my Denver Broncos. Lamar Jackson don't get that grace. When Lamar Jackson, tight end, drops the damn ball, he don't get that grace. When Lamar Jackson's kicker misses the damn kick, Lamar Jackson don't get that grace. When Jalen Hurts, offensive coordinator, calls plays like a dunce cone idiot, he don't get that grace. Even Patrick Mahomes, when they stink it up, he don't get that grace, and he's won 3 Super Bowls. So why does Josh Allen get that grace? I am so curious tomorrow how much ass kissing they're going to do about Josh Allen tomorrow. How many pats on the back and, oh, he just wants it so bad. No, y'all want it so bad more for him. He turned the ball over 4 times. How many people are going to give Josh Allen a pass tomorrow? Because this was supposed to be the year. No Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson. You can't lose to Bo Nix. You can't lose to Drake May. Or you can't lose to a CJ Stroud, Lord, because I'm gonna tell you, they might give Josh Allen a pass. Your high yellow ass is going to get raked through the coals tomorrow, and I ain't gonna front. You deserve it. You played horrible. You are the reason the Houston Texans lost. The defense didn't play that good. But how many times are you going to turn the ball over before any defense is like, God? So I'm just saying, bruh. How many times are they going to give Josh Allen a pat on the ass and say, get him next year, little Joshy. We got you. Get him next year, little Josh Allen. We got you. Because I'm just waiting for somebody on ESPN. And I already know who's going to do it. Dan Orlovsky is going to be the one to say, it's the referee's fault. Really? So it's the referee's fault he carried the ball out like a loaf of bread before halftime and got strip sacked. It's the referee's fault that he got strip sacked coming out of halftime by Nick Bonito. It's the referee's fault that he threw in the double coverage like a dummy and PJ Locke picked it off instead of taking the check down that you had wide open. That's all the referee fault. Right? Oh, it's the referee fault that Jaquan McMillan intercepted the ball that everybody wants to say was complete. It's the Calvin Johnson rule. That was not a complete pass. It wasn't. But since we talk so much about the Calvin Johnson rule, why don't we rewind back a couple of plays before that situation ever happened, when the Buffalo Bills got away with a hold in the end zone, which should have ended the game right there because that would have been a safety. See, we conveniently forget about stuff like that because we're talking in our feelings. Our emotions are getting the best of us because we want, you gotta do it, Josh. You gotta do it, Josh. Because that's what we want. We want Josh Allen to be Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ of football so bad. Oh, man. Come on, Joshy. We can't have all of these black quarterbacks keep winning Super Bowls. You know they rooting for Matthew Stafford and said, well, ain't no black quarterbacks left this year. So they just had a sign. Ha! Caleb Williams is out. All right. Ha! Well, it's not going to be Josh Allen. Well, maybe you'll do it against him. I don't know. Golly. Last 3 Super Bowl champions, quarterbacks, all black. Well, Mahomes, kind of, Ain't no doubt about Jalen Hurts. He a bruh. He a bruh. But you gotta do it, Josh. You gotta do it, Josh. So it's everybody else's fault. Again, LaShawn McCoy on Speakeasy, it's the referee's fault. Shut up. You in your feelings and in your emotions because you used to play for Buffalo and now it's your former teammate. That wasn't an interception. It wasn't. I guess that wasn't a hold in the end zone neither. That should have been called and the game should have been over any damn way. I'm just saying. Or is it just me? All of a sudden now, the Calvin Johnson rule don't apply because the person we was rooting for didn't benefit from it. If you hadn't skipped the pass in the dirt, Shakir probably scores, and this might have even been a moot point. But it's the referee fault because the person that we all want to win, because this is supposed to be his year, didn't get it done again. And this time, undoubtedly, unequivocally, he stunk it up. That's why I was crying on the podium. I think I let my team down. Yup, pretty much. Pretty much. Y'all want that man to have it so bad. You gave him an MVP last year when Lamar Jackson's play on the field was better. You gave the MVP to Josh Allen. You can't have Lamar Jackson win it again. He was better last season. And you gave it to Josh Allen any damn way. He's the best player in the NFL. He is? Really? Damn. The best player in the NFL couldn't even get his team to the Final Four of the NFL? The best player in the NFL got outplayed by Bo Chapman Knicks? The best player in the NFL had 4 turnovers? What? But he's the best in the NFL. He is, right? He's the best player in football. He's y'all Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, of football, because y'all want to give it to him so bad. Oh. Get the fuck over it. He lost. He wasn't cheated. He wasn't led astray. He wasn't run amok. He didn't deliver. Maybe next year, Joshy. And I want y'all to think about this. Either Drake May, Jared Stidham, or Sam Darnold will be playing in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen. But he's the best player in the NFL. Man, I'm good. I'm good. One of these days, somebody gonna realize that and want to sponsor your boy because I'm good. But Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL. They changed the overtime rules because of him. And he gonna be watching Championship Sunday again, because he has this bad habit of losing in the divisional round of the playoffs. Oh, he'll get you out of wild card weekend. Yeah, you could book that. But once we get past wild card weekend, it's the crapshoot. Sam Darnold, Drake May, Jared Stidham. 2 of those guys, or maybe 1, because I didn't name Matthew Stafford. But at least one of those guys are going to be in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen. It may suck, but it's true. So again, Who tomorrow on mainstream media, outside of Dan Orlovsky, because I already know that's a given, who from mainstream media is going to give him a pass? I wonder. And with that, I bid you guys a good night. It's almost 11 o'clock. I just gave you a glitch-free show. Thank you. Like I said, I had to reset the whole modem. But yeah, it's your boy, Brandon Brevon Towns. My Broncos are in Championship Sunday. I'm out this bud. Peace. Love you. I will see you guys Tuesday. And Patriots fans, all you Patriot fans, it's on and popping, baby.